Hey everybody, it's Kit here. Happy Wednesday, hump day, and we are back with the Brooks Legacy, and we have little Xialla here to round us out for this week. I think next week we're going to have Hope and Blaze, I think. I can actually look real quick. Let me just scroll. There's a Hope. And then after that it's got to be Blaze. Yeah. So, there's that. Something to look forward to. But today is about Xialla and her little life and everything else. She's getting close to becoming a teenager. Not quite there yet, though. Yeah, so let's see what she's been up to, shall we? Monka dying was the first time Xialla had ever seen death. Conceptually, she understood it, but experiencing it in person, emotionally like that, it was heart-shattering. She hated it. As if that wasn't bad enough, her family finally, gently broke the news to her. Her oldest cousin, Marin, was gone. Run away somewhere. Xialla had a feeling it was something like that, but that didn't mean it didn't hurt any less. Did Marin leave because of her? Like Kaysen, Marin never really spoke to her. But unlike Kaysen, Marin had seen when Xialla was born. Xialla held no ill will to either of them. She knew her entry into this world had been a lot for Marin as a child, probably something akin to Maka's passing for her. But she didn't know why Marin left, what happened, or why. And it made her feel horrible that she could have potentially been the reason. But she couldn't tell her dad. To try to move past these two world-altering events, Zai spent a lot of time with her family. Kaysen's young adult birthday came and went, and he barely acknowledged her when she told him happy birthday. And she thinks he just hid her picture under his bed. She tried not to let it bother her. She threw herself into doing good on her homework, and she was excelling under the tutelage of her brother Oscar. And she also played a lot with her dolls. I'll be a doctor someday, and heal everyone. Or maybe a galactic explorer like Panda. I could be whatever I want. And she could be, as long as she was smart, studied hard, and worked for it, just like her daddy and Oscar told her. Now, Xialla was blissfully unaware of the turmoil within her family, for the most part. She had greater senses than anybody else in her family, and also had an excellent memory. But she was still a child, and with being raised as a normal sim, that came with some perks, at least in this case. She was acclimatizing well to school and being around the other children, so she picked up habits like them. She wanted to play outside of the monkey bars and play with toys, sometimes more often than doing her schoolwork. She always did do her homework, though, even if she didn't feel like it, her two natures coinciding and conflicting. The need to learn versus the need to have fun and be normal. You would think one would outweigh the other, but surprisingly, no. But no matter how difficult it got to balance the two sides sometimes, she was happy and so unaware of how cruel the world could be, especially to someone like her. Her father was doing well in shielding her from that. And with picking up those habits, she also acquired some mischievous ones. She wasn't always the most perfect little angel or alien in disguise. She would sneak into Kaysen's room and mess with his computer, writing him silly little messages on brand new documents she would leave up for him to see, and it made him mad. She just wanted him to pay attention to her like he did everybody else. Was that so much to ask? Everybody else's siblings picked on them or loved them, hung out with them, but he just pretended she didn't exist. And even though she understood, she wanted things to be different. She also applied herself to the Scouts Club more and more, and collected even more Scout badges. Oscar was even kind enough to install some kid-specific motor games for her to get better at typing in various subjects, in a fun way, and also on his computer. There was a new game going on around her elementary school, you see, and everybody played it. There was a scoreboard and everything. It made her feel a part of the elementary school community, even if she didn't have her own computer yet. Her days were usually bright, happy, cheerful, and busy. But at night, it was time to go back to her room in the basement, away from everybody else, behind the heavy door, strange plants, and whirring machinery that was never quiet to her sensitive ears. Her daddy said it was to keep her safe. But why? But major news! Xialla made a major breakthrough today. She's made Whiskers her friend. Kaysen's cat has never really liked her for reasons she couldn't quite understand. It had to have been something about her smell. Maybe it was weird. But Whiskers wanted to play with her today. Whiskers chose her for the laser toy. Not Kaysen, but Xialla. Xialla felt like she was on top of the world. Or at least the top of the monkey bars. Can I even speak English today? Good lord. Playing with Whiskers was one of her favorite things to do now, and she loved seeing his amber eyes go big and round. Kaysen also didn't seem to mind, so that was a good thing. She was getting better at art now, too, so maybe she would be an artist, like her brother and dad. Or maybe she could do something with games like her Uncle Erwin, because she was topping that scoreboard regularly now. Who's to say what the future holds? But she'll find out soon. And that is it for Xialla. Big events have come and gone, and ultimately, she's okay. You know, she's bouncing back. It's kind of interesting, because I mean, again, she's got two natures. One of them's learned, another one's genetic. So it's like a mix of environment, nurturing versus nature. Um, and things would have been very different if she had been in 6am or with other people, but she's not. She's part of this family, and they're keeping her. Thank you very much. Cannot give her back. Will not give her back. Um, so she's kind of just a normal kid, but she's got extras. She's just a little bit different. But yeah, so at least Whiskers now likes her. That was a major breakthrough, because dang did that cat not like her. So yeah. That's it for Xialla. We'll see more of her in the future. And that's also it for the Brooks this week. So I hope you guys enjoyed the updates for this week. Next week is Hope and Blaze. I'm pretty sure. I think it's Blaze. It's going to be somebody. I don't know. I'm going based on whatever the hell I did on Tumblr. Which was give future me a headache. That's what I did. And future me is now me. I have a headache. So yeah. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you all so very much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you who tune into these videos and just allow me this space. I love sharing my stories and my gameplay. So Thank you for that. Yeah, I hope you guys again have a good week. I'm rambling. I swear to God, I'm so bad. You'd think I'd be good at ending these things after so much time, but no, I'm still absolutely abysmal at it. Why does anyone watch these? All right, have a good one. Don't forget, where the water's slow, legacies grow.